Howdy, folks. This is Jeff Beever with Beevers Workshop, and I'm here with Dwayne Aldridge, and he's with
Aldridge Custom Crafts.
And we're here in York, Pennsylvania, at a gun and knife show hosted by Appalachians Promotions. And that, so it's a 2-day event. Today it started at 9 o'clock and it goes until 5. We're here at York County Fairgrounds.
Yes.
And then tomorrow from 9 to 3 tomorrow. And so we're here just getting the word out and going to be interviewing him. And it looks for a good show today. And so we're get into it. And so Dwayne, do you have anything?
I got nothing.
Nothing. All right. Okay.
Good show.
And so this is actually our first show together, because I'm the pin guy and you're the
CNC laser
and
you name it.
He's the flag guy. Yeah. But he has his laser engravers and stuff like that. Just go through what machines you got.
We have a Lex Maker 2.5 watt laser. We've got a Tech 40 watts CO2 laser, laser pecker 4, and CNCs. We have a Fox Alien Messator, and we have a Queen Bee Pro.
Okay. And maybe I'd be able to get him to show some of his work so because you guys know what I do pins so we're just sitting here, shooting the breeze, watching the crowds come through and said, well, we'll try going live a little bit. So that's his wife Jackie that just stepped in. Oh, okay. Get you some sweets going on.
Well, I asked her to hand me some flags, and she thought I meant gummy bears. So.
Oh, okay. And then basically, how can people get in contact with you?
You can get to us through Facebook. Search Aldridge Custom Crafts. You'll find us there.
Okay.
You can always email us at aldridgecustomcrafts@gmail.com. We do have an Etsy site out there. It's Aldridge Custom Crafts is the store.
Okay.
But the best way is probably just to email us or call us. And, emailing is probably the easiest. We can get it on a computer screen. We can get it on wood for you.
We'll get his email address up there real quick here. Go with the banner underneath there. This is his Facebook page just see what his work is and everything. It's great. I mean, this guy does excellent work. It's just awesome. And then we'll go with this one. So let's see if I can do this one. This is trial and error, guys, so here's one of his products that he does, so I don't know if we can. Oh,
that's not gonna work with the back. I make invisible things.
Live here so and like I said, it's a work in progress, guys. Work in progress, and as you can see, I host the Battlefield Artisans and my co-host usually has the national awareness of today. Okay, and this is what they have for National was that National Awareness Day, and that. So, and today is National Hug a Sheep Day. Hug a sheep.
Sounds soft and fluffy.
I can remember, sharing them and stuff like that, and to send out to make wool and stuff like that. But Hug a Sheep Day, I just can't see that.
People would talk.
Yeah. or the next one. Okay, here comes up National Day of Deployment Pumpkin Festival. Okay.
Pumpkin chunking.
Yeah, pumpkin chunking. Okay. And I can see, yeah, because there's some places back home. I'm originally from Wisconsin and Illinois and stuff like that. And, October, pumpkin festivals, get ready for Thanksgiving and stuff like that. They have the who can chuck the pumpkin the furthest. So they have like air cannons. Then they have like catapults. The old catapult days.
Trebuchet.
Yeah,
a tree bucket.
What do they call that?
Trebuchet.
A trebuchet.
Spelled like a tree bucket.
Oh, tree. Tree bucket. Okay.
They have a big one in Jersey that they do that big contest. They do the shooting of them and launching of them.
Okay. What do they get? What do they win?
I have no idea.
A pumpkin?
A pumpkin.
Do they make pumpkin pie afterwards? When it splats.
Yeah.
And that. So, okay. Then the next one coming up here is it's a kind of short day, and that National Make a Difference Day. National Make a Difference Day. I mean, do they have to actually have a day?
Just making a difference all the time.
Make a difference every day. Yep. And that. So, but and that's all for a national. It's kind of short, for a weekend. Usually you have to get a longer list in that, but so, which is kind of neat. A couple of days ago, they had National Cinnamon Roll Day.
I can get behind that.
And that. So, what's your favorite cinnamon, or what's your favorite brand of cinnamon?
Brand would be a Cinnabon.
A Cinnabon
brand, yeah.
Okay, and who makes those?
Cinnabon.
Oh, Cinnabon. Shows how much I know. And then I like my grandma's.
Well, if you're going for a non-branded one,
yeah,
my middle school I had in Maryland, was Sykesville Middle School. They did a fundraiser every Wednesday. They made sticky buns.
Okay.
And they sold out every Wednesday.
Sure.
I finally tracked down the woman that used to make them. I got the recipe.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's all hand.
It's all hand done. Yeah.
Dough and
it takes hours. It's not worth it. They're good, but it's not.
Yeah. Not worth the effort, or not.
It's worth the effort, but it's a lot of effort.
Oh, okay. Not like back in the old days, where you had to make everything versus everything's instant now.
Yeah.
Prepackaged and that. So, but it's kind of like for his work and that, and working with his products and stuff like that, and with the CNC and stuff like that. It's nice to be able to have that, the computerization of making that, because if you had to do that by hand, how long you'd have to take
a lot longer, and you wouldn't. At least with the machines, it's repeatable.
Right.
You get the exact same over and over and over. The only difference is the character of the wood.
Right. Okay. And what do you usually work with?
All our flags are in pine, unless somebody requests another wood.
Okay.
We do other items in walnut, cherry, walnut, cherry mainly. Got some other exotics, purple heart, yellow heart.
Okay.
Whatever we get our hold of. Ash.
Sure. Let me, grab a couple, if you could get a couple of your signs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the background, and we're going to show your products.
All right.
I mean, this guy is amazing. He does amazing work. I mean, he does quality work and stuff like that. I mean, it's just phenomenal what he can do in it. So, let me see if I can drop the background here. And that go to, there we go. All right, here we go. Let's get some of your signs up here. Wow, look at this. Look at that. I mean, look at the detail in that and stuff like that. And what's the size of that?
This one I think is a 16-inch. This
Okay.
is catalpa wood.
All right.
Which is
and natural edge.
Live edge.
And that.
Catalpa is the wood the trees that you see with the big long beams on them.
Oh, okay.
That's catalpa.
All right. All right. Look at that. Look at the detail in it. And then how do you get the colors in there?
I stained I put a mask over the whole piece of wood, and then I cut out the red section and the union, and then I stain those, pull off the mask, stain those separate. So this whole section over here is all red.
Okay.
And then I let the CNC create the white.
Oh, okay. All right. And then you burn it.
Then I do a torch over it to give it the antique look.
Okay.
And the whole thing is given a spar varnish over the top.
Sure. And do you have any other products? You know, I know you have some laser.
We got lasers.
What are you have those wallets? What type of
RFID wallets?
What's that?
They are blocking wallets. So if you put your credit cards in there, nobody can look, one just magically appeared.
This is Jackie.
That was Jackie's hand you saw.
Okay. Wow, look at the detail on that. And usually, how long does that take to make one of those?
The lasering on this takes, with the new laser, it takes about 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Much faster than the old stuff.
Okay.
These block the signals, so that if you put your credit cards in them, nobody can walk up to you and
okay.
Yeah, most of your credit cards you can touch to charge, touch
Right,
to pay.
Right.
This blocks that, so they can't just do it without you knowing it.
Oh, so like say if someone has a card reader or whatever, and they go, you know,
yep,
you get your card, you know,
it removes the ability to do the NFC, the near
okay,
field, something or other.
Gotta love technology. I'm a cash flow type of guy. If I have the cash, I go and buy it. If I don't have the cash, guess what? I can't buy it. And that's so. But it's just phenomenal. You know, the products that you can do with the laser engraver. And I'm just starting out with my laser engraver. You know, I've been doing it maybe about 5 years and stuff like that. So I mean, with my programs, I have X-Tool, and then which they have their own studio, and then I can use Lightburn with it. So I can use a JPEG file or a SVG file and stuff like that with the Lightburn and that. But with the X-Tool program, it has to be a SVG file all together.
Our CO2 is that. It's got to be an SVG for the CO2. We can use Lightburn with the laser pecker.
Okay.
So it will take either one. It's built in or laser pecker.
Okay. And that what made you choose that style of laser?
It's got a dual laser ability. So it can go a diode laser, which is for your woods and organic products.
Okay.
And it also has a infrared, which is able to mark metals. It's only a 2 watt, so it's very, very weak for that, but it will mark metal. It will take the anodizing off of the metals. You can buy an anodized product, and it'll take off that wall.
Oh, okay, sure. I don't think we made. And that. So let me just see here. Let's go here. And that, so if you can grab one of my pens here, just here we go. And that, okay. Now, can you laser engrave it on the metal?
Yes. Or with the laser pecker, I could do the metal or the wood.
Oh, wow.
Which laser I use.
Okay, so say could you use this on your laser pecker here today?
We could.
And then, would you like to have a demonstration?
Think we can get the camera over there?
You know I can.
It'll be slow, but
Okay. And then, or you know what? We'll get it set up, and then we'll come back. We'll get him just set this up, and just have you scribe my name on it.
all right.
On the metal, and that. So this is living proof, guys. We're gonna do it right here, and that. So let's get this set up here, and that, and while he's getting that all set up, I'll still keep talking with you guys, and that. So as he's getting that all ready, and that, it's just amazing. It's a great show to come down here with the Appalachians promotions, and that. Excellent guy, excellent venue, it's just not about guns, it's just not about knives. I'm a pin guy, and that he's a flag guy, and we have t-shirt guys here, we have jewelry people here, and it's just, it's just a well-rounded show, and just come down, it's a nice fee and stuff like that. So, which is nice, and that, and we're getting set up here. Like I said, this is live, and that, so, and that, so we can get everything here. And that's, so here's his email. Okay. All right. Okay, here. And there's his email address. Any type of, and like I said, he has a Facebook there. He has an Etsy shop, and that. And like I said, this is our first show together, and which I met him on a totally different platform, and that. So, which is kind of neat, about crafters, and that, which was unalignable, and it's all about networking and getting to know people. And I live down in Maryland. He lives in New York, Pennsylvania. Now look at, even though we're 3 hours apart, and that, so we're up here for this 2-day show. So he's hosting me, and hopefully we can get together and a show down by me, so I can host them down there. And that's just how it works. We're here to help each other and grow our businesses and network, and that, which is awesome. It is awesome. I learned a lot from him on the CNC, or on the computer side of that, because I'm a laser engraver and stuff like that. He has the nice stuff, and that, which, like I said, I gotta save my pennies, and so I can get to that next level where he's at, and hopefully I can help him go to his next level, and have his full-time job, so he can do this full-time.
That would be great.
And that's the ultimate goal, is to be able to be your own boss, and do your own thing, which is really, really nice. And so here I'm going to show his Facebook page again underneath there. If you have any questions for me, there's my email address, or if you want to get a hold of me or look on my webpage, which is www.beeversworkshop.com, and that's BeeversWorkshop. I forgot the H. in my email. Whoops. Gotta love technology and that. So, but it's really nice, and that like I said, the show is really nice, excellent people, and that. So, um, so usually, how long does it usually take?
Maybe about 3 or 4 minutes.
And that. So,
I'm gonna try running a little fast. We
no,
can
that's
slow
okay.
it down if it needs another hit.
Sure, and that. But I mean, like you said, I mean, on the spot engraving, which you don't really get that any other place, and that which is really nice.
It doesn't put out the bad stuff for your eyes.
Okay,
Well, it does, but
and that. But you know, I mean, oh, I hear a beep.
Beep.
Another beep. It's thinking. Yeah, but nice day. It was a nice drive up, and that a nice show that we get to do, and that. So as we work on the fly, and that. So nothing's ever planned, which is nice, and that. So which is great, and that. Um, so how long have you been doing this, Dwayne?
we started out doing jewelry.
Okay, started
We
out
still
doing
do
jewelry.
jewelry. The laser was an idea that I had to laser the jewelry. So we bought a cheapie to play with to see if we could learn how to do lasering first. And then that was about 8 years ago. We bought
Okay.
the first laser, the small one. It only does wood, but it was mainly to get me familiar with lasers and how they work.
Okay, and then as you progress or got better at it, you progressed to a bigger and better.
Better as we decided we wanted to do more. Because other lasers do more.
Right.
So
Sure.
we moved up in the world of lasers. So.
Okay, and then now how long of research did you guys do to pick the lasers that you picked?
A lot of times, months. I think the first one didn't take too long because it was early on. There weren't that many options like there are now.
Okay.
I went for the cheapest one that had the highest wattage that I could get at the time, and it's been a workhorse. We still use the same laser.
Okay.
2.5 watt.
2.5 watts.
2.5 watts.
I mean, they got like 50 watts.
They have a 70 watt out there diode laser now.
What?
Yeah.
Go figure that one out. What I mean, what do they?
3/4 inch plywood with it.
If you want to do that, use a saw.
Yeah, use a CNC.
or a CNC. You know, and that which, you know, like my CNC, it has a DeWalt router on it, you know. So, and I think it's like not 3/4, but the 1/4 inch bits and stuff like that. So you got to go a little bit slower, you know, stuff like that, because you tend to
get yourself a spindle. It won't go back.
Okay. But you know, it comes with that though.
Yeah,
you know,
it's expensive, but
yeah,
the spindles, I mean, they're not that bad. You know, by the time you buy the spindle and the controller, it's probably around $300.
Sure,
compared
sure.
to the $5,000 CNC. That's not a huge, you know.
Right. You know, I mean, like for me, you know, my you know, I do the scales for the knives. You know, here's a little thing at Snafu. It's an Army logo in that. So it for our Army people, our military people, they know what Snafu means. So, or people that are associated in that. So when someone says Snafu, you know, so, but that's just a nice little logo for me, you know, for my knife and that.
Hoping the battery will hit on this. Ah, there we go. Just a little dot, that's all you see.
Oh yeah, I see it working. It's a working. And that, but so, and we're laser engraving right now, right on site. Go figure that one out. And then so,
No plug.
with no plug.
Running off the battery.
Oh, we're running off a battery, right? Yeah, a battery pack.
Yep.
And then so, which now you say battery pack and stuff like that. So when your normal setup, how long does it usually take for setup?
Set up our stand.
Yeah.
About an hour and a half to set that up. Because we have a lot more products than we do here.
Okay.
We do.
Right.
Again, we both do jewelry.
Right.
I do more of the gemstone and the casting type stuff, and Jackie does the beaded type jewelry.
Okay. Okay, and that so actually they're saying go to a neutral background, which that's what I'll do, and then because it's saying it's messing up a little bit. So on the other side of this pegboard is all his flags and all his signs and stuff like that. And I got some jewelry from Creation of the Heart. She does the stainless steel necklaces and that. So I'm helping my buddy out, Jeanette Jordan, and that. And then here we go. She does custom clocks.
First time I've seen one in person. I've seen them online. I haven't seen them in person.
And there she is giving a shout out for that. What's that? No, no, because you can read her. Oh, yep, there it is. As they say. And then she does the coasters. So here's the good old Navy coasters. And that. And then she did a nice little collection here. And that. Don't tread on me coasters and that. So is that all done or
oh no, we're only 18%.
Okay. And that. So but yeah, I mean, it's a group effort and stuff like that. Here's some, like that pin, and then here's another one, 24 karat gold, and that, and this is a designer pin. And that, so this takes a cross refill, and that it comes in different programs or different styles. My custom, and that. So here's my unit crust, 94th Engineers, and that. And so let's see what we're doing here. We're getting close here, hitting the half-hour mark here, and that. So, where's your next show at?
Our next show is in Sykesville, Maryland.
Okay.
Down at Liberty High School.
Okay.
It's another indoor show, and we will be in the main gym.
Okay.
That's the school I graduated from. So
okay.
We go back for a craft show twice a year.
So basically, this is like a pre-setup.
Sort of, yeah. The new to the pegboard, but
right.
They got high enough ceilings, and we get a 10x10 space, so we can actually put our awning up in there. We take the top off of it, and just have the framework that we can hang our flags off of.
Okay. And then, I mean, how big are you bring your own tables in, or do they have their own tables?
Everything in ourselves.
Okay. All right. So, and what days are what day is that?
That is the 23rd of November.
Okay.
I believe it is 9 to 3.
Okay, and that's just a one-day event.
It's a one-day event.
Okay. And then,
So we are worn out after that. We have
Sure.
to set up in the morning.
right.
Well, we've got an hour and a half drive down there, and then we set up, do the show, and then we break it all down and drive an hour and a half
At
home.
that. Okay. All right. So this is really an ideal for them, because this is their actually first event or gun show event.
First time at a gun show.
And and how's it going so far?
Going well.
Good. So a lot of diversity, or a lot of
It's not as many people as you get with an outdoor show.
right.
But it's constant. Where an outdoor show, you tend to have a large group come through, and then you got a dead spot. Then you have a large group and a dead spot. Here, it's pretty much
A steady stream.
But
Okay.
less of them, but steady
Right.
stream. So it's probably the same number of people. It's just spread out more.
Okay. All right. And then so
I think they'd spread out more outdoors, but
right. And for me, I'm an indoors guy, and I tried doing the outside setups, with the tent, the weights and all that good stuff. I said, that's a little wear and tear on this guy, Yes.
Set it all up yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. Me, myself, and I, a one-man show. If I had a partner, it'd be maybe a little bit different. But nah. And
It's a lot easier.
Yeah, and it's air conditioner or heat. So very good climate control. And so
right off the screen.
46%.
46%.
Okay.
It's cruising along.
All right. So and what made you get into jewelry making?
Well, when Jackie and I first got married, she had a necklace that it was a leather necklace with a whole bunch of stuff on it. And she asked me if I could remove some of these little dangly things. I said, sure. It was just little rings. I went and I took them off, and I had all these little pieces of leather with beads on them. I said, well, let's go get a set of ear wires, and I'll make earrings to match that necklace for you. Just about it.
Okay.
Well, ear wires come in a pack of 10 or 50 or 100.
Oh, okay.
So what do you do with the extras? Well, you buy some more beads and you make some more earrings.
Sure.
And
sure.
So I did the bead work for about 6 months to a year, and I got totally bored with it because it's bead work.
Right.
So I started buying gemstones.
Okay.
And I would buy the gemstones and the head setting, and then I would set the stone, and then I would work it into my bead work. That led into buying jewelry already cast by somebody.
Okay.
Where he did the finish work, you set the stone in it, and
Okay.
so a lot of that work was done.
Now, did you have different distributors, or did you have a one go-to distributor?
I had a couple places I'd go to.
Okay.
Buy the castings.
Okay.
Then it came the day that somebody wanted one of those rings that I sized.
Oh, okay.
There is no jewelry store that would resize a sterling silver ring made by somebody else.
Oh, wow.
I found one in my area, and they wanted $45 to resize it, which was more than I paid for the casting. I could go buy another casting for the right size, cheaper than I could have them redo that. So I taught myself to size a ring.
Okay.
Once you can size a ring, you can do just about anything else in jewelry. It's just a matter of expanding that ability.
Okay. Now, what type is that? A stretch machine? What?
That was a cut and solder.
So you cut it,
Put another piece in, and solder it back together.
Okay.
That would be a large, and I can usually stretch them about a half a size. But,
Okay. All right.
So if we're at a show, I can actually go up about a half a size if somebody needs it. Going down, I can't because I don't have kind of equipment with me. But,
Okay.
so yeah, we did that, and then I learned got into 3D printing.
Okay.
And I learned to design my jewelry in 3D, and then I would print it in a wax resin.
Okay.
And do a gloss wax casting.
Okay.
Make my own settings.
And then how did the CNC wood and that work
all
in?
come about?
Yeah. How did that work into your business?
Well, when we bought the first laser, it was to learn with laser, so that I could eventually get one that would do metal.
Okay.
And to pay for it, we had to go ahead and do some wood. So we started doing wood Christmas ornaments.
Okay.
And, we did thousands of Christmas ornaments.
Okay.
Little wood slices with a laser item on it and string on it, and we sold those at $2 a piece. We still sell them today. They're one of our biggest sellers. These little Christmas ornaments.
Sure.
And 76%.
All right.
So from there, it went to bigger things, plaques.
Okay.
And so that kind of grew out of that. Then we ended up doing trophies for our park club.
Okay.
And to do that, we needed to go faster because it was just too slow with that little one.
Sure.
2.5 watt would take forever to do 22 trophies.
Okay.
So we bought the CO2, and it was a lot faster. Did the job fast. And then the CNC was something I just, out of the lasering, I saw them and learned about them. I said, I want to try it.
Okay.
We already got wood we're using anyway, so
Sure.
we bought the cheapest one we could find at the time was the Fox Alien Massator.
Okay.
I think I paid $700 or $800 for it. Paid for it in 2 craft shows.
Wow. Okay.
Just making flags. And
Is that picture good enough? Put on flag.
yeah, we can work it.
Okay.
Still working customers.
Yep.
Got work customers.
Custom flag holder for helicopter.
Okay. Sure. Sure. Now, I've seen a couple of your flags where it has a circle and the indentation, and that,
Yes.
so that's your CNC. So how do you go about setting that up?
That's a 3D carving. So
Okay.
the middle part of that is actually an STL file like you would use in 3D printing. It's a grayscale height map. So
Okay.
the darker the black in it, the deeper it goes, and the
Okay.
lighter. And it will, on those round ones, it actually goes in the middle and starts circling its way out, going up and down, up and down, up and down as it goes.
Okay.
I can also do raster, which is back and forth. It goes like high, low, high, low, high. Low.
Right. Okay. And-
Mesmerizing to watch, but
All right. Yeah. So, because like I said, I have a CNC machine, and what I usually used to do for those is I did my cutouts for my charcuterie boards and cutting boards, and just designs and stuff like that
Right.
for my charcuterie boards and that, and then what I would do is then I would do a resin fill and that and fill it and stuff like that. So, but like I said, getting a little away from that, from the scene, because I actually got it from my scales for my knives and then, because I'm here at a knife show and stuff like that, these guys that, what's that, Timu
yeah, the Timu
and stuff like that. My prices I can't compete with that. So I'm sort of like putting it on a back burner a little bit, because what I got into it, I can't sell it.
right.
Because
they're left.
right. Very, there's no profit. And actually I'm taking a cut with that process in it. So, which I kind of like it is because with me and my pins are bullet and stuff like that. So it's geared towards weapons and stuff like that. So, which is a nice niche and stuff. So, how much? Oh, we're 99%,
Finished, yeah.
almost finished here. As soon as we get up, we'll show you this, and then
Put a light on it first before we move it. Make sure it's not
Yeah.
even darker.
and that. So, but and then we'll let you get back to the scheduling program and that.
Oh, you don't care.
Yes, it's not as dark as I would like.
Yeah. So, all right, here we go. But look at that. I mean, maybe 2 passes in that. It's just awesome what we can do here and that. So, thanks for joining us. And thank you for being my guest on my
No
show.
problem. Thanks for having
First
me.
time going live with Beevers Workshop.
Off grid.
Off grid. All right, here we go. Let me get our expo out here. Let me see where I find it. And then here we go.